James, one of the most experienced players in the squad, won big trophies before. How important is your role in sort of maybe giving the belief to the rest of the players, some young players also, that they can overcome Real Madrid?
Yeah, I think it's important, like it is all the season, and like you say, we are a pretty young squad, but there's so much quality, and I think if the boys don't have belief after some of the performances that have been put in this year, the front three out there playing, one of the youngest members, Trent, his recent call up, the season he's had. I think that's important more, that you have the belief and confidence, and the boys definitely have that. Obviously, our job as more senior players is to make sure that they're calm and any questions and just settle them and make sure they're just concentrating on the football, really, because as you know, around the final there's lots of other things going on and things to organise, so if we can take that burden off them, they can just concentrate going out there and putting in a good performance.
Even though you are an experienced player, you've won trophies, played in World Cups. Last season you played left back, this season you wanted to play in midfield. There was an abundance of midfield players. Is it even for you, some of your experience and quality, not a surprise but delighted that you're in this position of actually starting in a Champions League final in central midfield against Real Madrid?
I think, as a player you always believe in yourself, and you always try and be the best player you can and push, and obviously you do what's asked of you for the team, and the manager asked me to play left back. I did that, and I think I've proved out throughout my career, whatever's asked of me by the manager or best for the team, I'll try to do. Whether it's good enough or not, who knows? I think Robbo's proving that I was pretty average, to be fair, because he's been absolutely outstanding. So that's fantastic for us, and for myself, I just want to go out there and try and help this football club. When I signed, I wanted to be part of something again, such a successful club, and maybe hadn't won as many trophies as they would like to over recent times, and it'd be great to be part of that and put another one on that honours board at Melwood.
Well, you think of the players that you're going to come up against: Kroos, Modric, Ronaldo, Benzema. But out of all these great players Real Madrid have, you've had more assists than anyone in the Champions League this season. Explain.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always been a quiet strength of mine that not many people notice. Being creative, and it's not always steppos and things that create goals. It's the ugly off the ball running and getting in behind and putting a final pass for maybe Mo to beat four men and stick it in the top corner.
So you've always been the assist king.
No,
this is not new.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I've always that's I feel been a strength of my game, creating goals and on the attacking side, but also helping out on the defensive. And it's a nice stat, but ultimately, if you don't win the trophy, it means nothing. So that's the most important thing. We go Saturday and we get the win.
Do you think the key is yourself and Jordan Henderson in that midfield, experienced players, that some of the players don't become overawed because it's Real Madrid, they've won it before, they have those names, that you sort of show that leadership within the game, the start of the game, first 15, 20 minutes, and sort of in some ways don't actually show Madrid too much respect?
Yeah, I think the start of the game is going to be important. Obviously, try to get our tempo and settle into the game, like you say. It is a big game, and if there's any nerves, hopefully get rid of those pretty quick as a team and get into our rhythm and everyone playing together. Me, Hendo and the other guys, we just have to make sure that we try to set that tempo, whether it's the first press or getting on the ball and settling the game down. And like you say, hopefully trying to starve Madrid a bit of the ball, that we don't want them to get into too much of a rhythm and be comfortable on the ball and feel like they're controlling the game. So it's important that we try to put our stamp on the game early.
And is the Boren Milner Twitter account going to be on fire this week in the lead up to the final, or are you going to keep pretty quiet?
I don't know. It depends if Robbo's going out in the sun again. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, it's a great spectacle, and obviously the next few days is pretty relaxed. But obviously the serious stuff starts in the next few days, so it'll probably be a bit more quiet.
Okay. Good luck.
Cheers.
And all the best.
Cheers.